heard of these movies.
Yeah.
I love Rounders.
Isn't The Last Seduction with Linda Fiorentino?
Yeah. Have you seen that?
No, but I think I've seen the poster
Probably.
with her arm like outstretched.
Yeah. See, and I may have seen that as well. Maybe the poster, but it just wasn't.
I feel like The Last Seduction is Jelani's quarter zip right now.
It's a little low. Welcome to our Film Fathers podcast, the definitive podcast about fatherhood, film, and fatherhood in film. This is Jelani, and with me as always are a guy who skins his humps and a guy who can thrill you with his acumen, Martin and Brady.
First principles, Clarice. Simplicity. Read Marcus Aurelius. Of each particular thing ask, what is it in itself? What is its nature? What does he do, this man you seek?
It puts the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again.
This week, we're stepping into one of the most chilling corridors in cinema history, The Silence of the Lambs. A film that didn't just redefine the horror genre, but reshaped the way audiences see serial killers, psychological thrillers, and suspense itself. What makes Silence of the Lambs so powerful isn't just the terror, it's the intelligence, the quiet tension, and the uncomfortable intimacy that still unsettles viewers more than 3 decades later. How did a film this dark, this disturbing, become one of the most celebrated and respected films of all time?
I love this movie. It's so good. Every time I watch it, I think I appreciate it more.
I was thinking that actually, about you.
Yeah.
when I was watching it, because I haven't seen this in a little while. I mean, seen it many times, but when I was watching it, I was like, Martin. I bet Martin really loves this movie.
Yeah. I do. I didn't even rewatch it this time because I watched it like recently, like a couple. I feel like it was probably months ago now, but it feels like a couple weeks ago, and it's just like I pretty much have it down. It's all up in the top of the dome. So
I don't doubt that one bit.
What do you guys think?
I think it hits differently now that I've seen Hannibal.
Yeah, the show or the
show.
Yeah,
Hell yes.
Yeah,
Everyone should, by the way.
Yeah, it's a great show. It just moved a lot slower. The movie, in relative comparison. And
I thought the show was so dragged out.
I would argue the show is slower, but I didn't dislike it. Visually more appealing. But.
Visually too, yeah.
And especially down, like the first season was really good. It dragged by the third or whatever. They really dragged out all the. But what was cool about the show was that they incorporated really all the other novels into it, which is kind of cool. It's a cool feat to do for television.
Yeah.
On NBC.
On NBC, yeah, no less. Yeah, it was the last good network show, which you told me about, and I didn't watch until years later as well. I point to Brady when I say you.
Yeah, I was pushing Hannibal for quite some time to no avail.
Right. I was like, no networks, no more network shows, like no new friends.
I also felt that Jodie Foster was much more of a risk taker than Holly Hunter in Copycat. Like, didn't go by the book, didn't feel out all the things that she needed to.
You mean the opposite, right?
Yeah.
Holly Hunter was more of a risk taker? Or?
Yeah.
No.
Holly Hunter was kind of reckless abandon.
Yeah. I thought she was like the...
Whereas Clarice just doesn't know anything.
Shooting from the cuff.
No, because she went into the house by herself, didn't have any, backup or anything.
I see.
Well,
you're saying at the end.
Simultaneously had literally no reason to think anything about that house because she just got off the phone with her boss telling her that they were on their way to Chicago to Calumet City to get the killer there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know that she
didn't have a choice.
The risk was super, unless you mean after he went running and she was already in there, but to go in, I don't think was necessarily a huge risk.
No, I just felt like overall,
with Hannibal too, you mean? Going to see him?
Going to see him, I felt like that was what she had to do, right? She disobeyed the rules or whatever.
But she did have to. She was, literally still trying to become an agent.
Right.
And the top dog was trying to, was told her to go.
Right. And
you're going.
I guess was he the warden? The one that wanted all the Chilton.
Chilton?
Yeah. He wanted all the fame and glory for himself.
Yeah.
Anthony Heald. Dr. Chilton.
What do we know him from as well? He's in some other things.
I know he's the same fucking hateable guy and everything. Has he ever been liked?
Another guy that doesn't really have a whole lot of range.
Well, he's in Red Dragon as Dr. Chilton.
As Chilton again, yeah.
I'm looking because that's not it. He's in X-Men: The Last Stand, but that's not it. Deep Rising, that's not it.
I do remember him in
Williams?
X-Men: The Last Stand. I think he was. Oh wait, no, that's somebody
You're
else.
thinking of the Senator.
He was in Boston Public, which Martin definitely didn't watch because
I did.
What?
Yeah,
on Fox.
that was back in the day.
Chai McBride.
That was when, yeah,
He did 81 episodes of that.
Boston Public, and I watched Boston Legal too.
Oh my god. Who is this guy?
Yeah, but that was like 1998, wasn't it? Or maybe 2001?
2003, I think.
Okay, maybe a little later.
Yeah, I think 2000 to 2004, and he did 81 episodes. I think you watch network TV a lot more than you like to admit.
In 2000 for sure.
You're just sitting around on campus
And watch every episode.
Oh, he is Dr. Roadhaver in Time to Kill. He's on the stand in the courtroom. I remember him in
seen
that.
in a while.
We did that one too.
We spent a lot of time on Dr. Chilton.
It was your question. You know what's interesting about him?
Please tell me more.
Would you like to know more?
He's
on our next. Can we do this segment next week too?
He's in A Time to Kill, The Client, The Pelican Brief.
No way.
Yeah,
He's in all the Grishams
He's
of
a
the
Grisham?
great Grisham
that's
of the
crazy.
90s.
Yeah,
He pops up in the firm.
you
somewhere.
live next to John Grisham or something. Sorry, you're correct. It is a little too much on Chilton, but he's fucking very hateable.
Yeah. So, do you guys? How many times have you seen it?
Oh,
Do you
at least
love it?
7 or 8 times would be my
Yeah.
guess.
I'd say only like 3 or 4.
Probably not your
So
level.
you said you appreciate. Well, I don't think I've seen it even 8 times, but probably about 6. You said you appreciated it more after watching Hannibal.
It just feels different, right? It felt. I don't know if I don't know if I liked it as much.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I think it was. And maybe it's just my tastes have changed. Like I expect more out of a thriller.
Yeah, I can see that. But that's why I just feel like this is like everything you said in the intro. Like it redefined. It was a horror, a psychological. Well, not horror, but but psychological drama with horrific elements. And it's just won all the Academy Awards. So like people are like, this is what America wants in the 90s, and that's why we did when we did Copycat and Bone Collector. Like everyone was trying to recreate it for the next. I mean, probably 30 years, at least for the next 10 years. But so yeah, its influence I think is undeniable. But then when you do go back and watch it, like I still feel like there's definitely a lot of thrills to it, and the acting is just incredible. Like Anthony Hopkins is iconic. Jodie Foster, whatever, but she does really.
Thank you for not going down that path.
Yeah, I'm not like I don't think she's amazing in this, but really good. It's perfect for what it is. She played the role of Clarice better than who did it in Hannibal. They switched her out for
Julianne Moore.
Yeah, Julianne Moore. Just not quite right.
Yeah.
Who else played Hannibal Lecter? In Man.
Edward Norton?
No.
What did he play?
He played
In Red Dragon. Oh, he was
the main guy.
He was
Will
Will.
Yeah, what's his name?
I forget his name.
He was the protege, right?
Yeah, in Red
Dragon.
Red Dragon, yeah. But no, it was Brian Cox in Manhunter.
Oh.
And then, but it was such a small like role in that movie. They made it much bigger in Red Dragon because that was made after. It was the first of the book series, and then the first movie was Manhunter based on Red Dragon. But then they remade Red Dragon after Silence of the Lambs because everyone was just Hannibal obsessed
In it.
Right. Right. Yeah. So Brady, what are your thoughts on it?
I still think it's very good. I can get what Jelani's saying, right? All of our tastes have changed over time in terms of like what sort of suspense and thriller aspect you need, but it exists there, and some of it's a little dumber. But like she's going into a garage, and it's this vast garage that no one's been in a decade or whatever. But But
finds the head in the
finds
car.
the head, yeah. Even when she is in the biggest basement in America, she's like
so huge.
it's
How many levels?
it just crazy. There's how many doors. I mean, she had to be in the neighbor's house at that point. Like,
Yeah, there's tunnels.
it was a neighborhood.
And a well. And...
It wasn't like there was, that was suspenseful, and you didn't quite know, where it was going to go. And then you get the night vision. They kind of brought that back. You get, I don't know. I still felt like it was very suspenseful, albeit with some cheesy parts because it's just older. And yeah, we've all grown up a little bit, and we want more now, and we want to be.
Yeah, but to me, it's like the title. There's a lot of like mystery. When I first saw this, I was in my teens, and it's like you're like, what is the title referring to?
Yeah.
Like why is that like why is it the title? Like why is that the biggest thing? And then just like as you watch it a few times and you get how he kind of like knew exactly what her story was going to be. Not exactly. He probably couldn't predict it, but he knew there was something that caused her to run away. And, he was like leading her down the path because he's the psychological
brilliant
aspect of it. Yeah, he's brilliant, right? Like, and you don't want him in your head, that kind of stuff. So, I don't know. It's subtle, I guess. And it doesn't just like, I feel like a lot of movies that came after it, tried to do that kind of subtlety for it, but it's just they end up making it much more blunt. Like the killer's reasonings and all that kind of stuff is just much more not as nuanced and not as interesting, I think, and intriguing as this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when he escapes the cell, and
that's a great
and the
the
answer already, but like the first time you're watching that, and he's the cop on the ground, with a skin mask on, like and there's a body in the elevator, atop the elevator, like it's done really, really well.
Yeah.
And the first time you don't know that what's going on necessarily. I still think that it holds up really well in that regard.
And the whole butterfly
moth
concept of cocooning and changing, and he wants to rebirth, and that's why he's whatever gets bigger girls to make skin suits or whatever.
Just a FYI, did you know that butterflies build chrysalis?
Yeah,
moths build cocoons.
I did not. I mean, I've heard the term chrysalis, but I wouldn't have said one was for one or the other. I would have gotten it.
We learned that at the butterfly farm in Aruba.
Nice.
So chrysalis is
butterfly.
All right.
Cocoons are moths.
All right.
So just in case you got to grow a bunch of them that you've smuggled in.
Somebody loved this one.
I had a problem with one of the scenes. A Tate technicality, if you will.
Brady blunder, perhaps?
I was going to say the exact same thing. How have we never said that before? Or have we?
I don't think it's been said, fortunately. They're descending in the plane to Calumet City. Mm-hmm. It's just outside Chicago. So presumably they're landing at maybe Gary or some, Midway.
Yeah.
The mountain range is sizable. Like large. Feels a little bit. Was that Tommy Boy that had the mountain reference in the airplane? They descended for some unknown reason. The shot they show of the night sky is like a massive mountain range.
Did not notice.
After calling for Calumet City, struck me as an unnecessary edit.
Sure, they weren't dunes, the Indiana dunes.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
they looked frost capped.
Yeah, we're in the Rockies.
It drew my attention for a minute late in the movie before James Gum went and did his little dance.
I mean, you've seen the actor in other stuff, since then, and I can't
Levine, do we know?
Ted Levine. I've seen him in a ton of stuff, but it's always Buffalo Bill for me.
Yeah,
I don't know how he's.
You can't really.
Maybe he hasn't.
Yeah, I would imagine he hasn't. You're going to be like that guy was, the guy that we saw.
Tucking it in.
He's in Heat.
He's in what?
He's in Heat.
Oh, yeah.
One of the cops, Bosco.
He's in Psych.
And Michael Mann directed
Shutter Island.
Manhunter.
We also did.
Oh, yeah.
And
right.
The Fast and the Furious that we also did.
He's the first one. He's
in the first one?
Yeah.
And
he's the cop.
He was
Like
on
the chief cop.
he was on a show I watched on FX called, I think, The Bridge. I'm verifying. Yeah, The Bridge.
Yeah.
From Mexico to
Sounds
El
like
Paso.
Sounds like an FX show.
Yeah, it was good.
Like The Shield.
Diane Kruger.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever use microfiche?
Of course.
Never used it.
You've never used it?
No. I always
Fiche is
seen
the sheet. Film is the
reel.
roll, the reel.
What are we talking about?
Microfiche is it's microfilm, but it's on a it's a bunch of newspapers on a small, tiny note card basically.
When she's looking
Well,
up
what
stuff.
she's looking at?
Yeah, she's because
Yes,
you have to
scroll it.
spin it up and then slow it down, right?
Well,
What she was doing?
film, yeah,
Film?
Film is like that. Yeah, microfiche would just be the sheet of paper. So you just move the
image.
like a microscope. Yeah, you just move the image left or right to see the next page of the newspaper or whatever it is. And that it's just a really easy way to get whole old newspapers. And my library used to had it, and it was just fun.
Upload that on a PDF, guys. Come on, give me the
I mean,
PDF.
now, yeah, but yeah, back in the day, it made a lot of sense. So you didn't have to have tons of newspaper just hanging out.
Right. But we had those at I remember going to the library.
Yeah.
And you had the bamboo sticks. Did you guys have those?
Yeah.
Where they pick up the
For
newspaper.
yeah.
You pick those up and you could go and read them.
I was a big fan of the library as a kid, believe it or not.
Might be
We didn't have much
shocking
else.
thing.
Yeah, right. I rented movies too.
I'm deep on Ted Levine right now.
Wow.
Anthony
Let's do
Heald
it.
and Ted
But
Levine
Here's the thing,
all day, every day.
and this is why I've started
Keeping
spiraling.
Brady awake.
It's the topic of, did he ever really escape
Yeah.
this role, right? And I would argue no.
Well, but he played a cop a bunch of times. So. That's where
We're
you're going.
right
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You don't even understand.
He only plays cops now.
So Bosco, we know, is a cop, right, in Heat.
Yeah.
Am I correct? Mm-hmm. If I remember correctly? Yeah. All right, so this movie, it was General Woodman, so let's just say that's military. Sergeant Tanner in Fast and the Furious. We have Colonel Howard in Manchurian Candidate. We have Colonel Derricks in Memoirs of a Geisha. We have Sheriff Timberlake in The Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford. We have Captain Leland Stottlemyre in Monk. We have the warden.
Monk, that's where it was.
The warden in Shutter Island. I think General Underwood in Big Game. We have Lieutenant Hank Wade in The Bridge.
But I would argue that
Sheriff Waterhouse in Dig Two Graves. It's crazy. This guy plays a shitload of cops.
Yeah, I would argue that he's much better as a psychopath. But I think he was trying to get away from it, so he's like, I'm only going to play the opposite end. I'm going to play the authority.
I would say it's impossible not to argue that based off what I've seen.
Right.
But he also nailed the psychopath.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, he was so great in it. But it's how do you are going to be thought of as that.
I think he should bring it back now. Now is the time.
Then we went with the tight tuck and did a little dance.
Yeah, 30 years later, he should just embrace it and play another psychopath.
That'd be hard. It'd be like, oh yeah, it's the guy from Silence of the Lambs. Yeah, I don't think people would be like, brave choice. He's going back to it, his roots.
Yeah,
but
could happen.
Is this the number one Anthony Hopkins role?
He's done a lot, so you could make an argument, but I would say for sure.
He said it was his last effort in Hollywood, and if it didn't work, he was going just back to the British stage and film. He had never been able to break through, and then he did and won, and then went on to, as of this year, receive 6 Academy Award nominations, winning twice. And he was ready to be done because he couldn't find anything to get famous.
Yeah,
it wasn't for he was going back to the docks.
Transformers, one of the Transformers movies, or a couple of them, maybe.
We don't talk about that one. I don't think.
Yeah, the night one.
It doesn't exist anymore. Actually.
What you brought up the Oscars? And I think we talked about this before. I think
That's
you
thing.
asked me
that, right?
this question, and I knew one of the other movies, but this movie, Silence of the Lambs, won all of the big five: Best Actor, Best Actress, Screenplay, Picture,
and Director.
What other two movies swept?
I already know.
I know it's. Is it Gone with the Wind?
Nope.
Okay. I know it's one from like the 50s that we've talked about before.
I'm pretty sure you're the one that read it to me.
Yeah. I
think the only one that I got was Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
For sure, and I didn't know the other two.
I remember hearing about one of them that is the more recent of the two.
Okay.
I remember knowing that from probably previously looking this stat up. But
why don't you just tell me what the name of the movie is?
Yeah, I was going to say, because we talked about this
One
before.
Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is the most the most recent, which is 50 years ago. But
and I may or may not have gotten this one, but It Happened One Night.
It Happened
from
One Night,
1934. That's the movie that with Clark Gable, I think that's his name. But it's why Bugs Bunny exists because of that movie. Because he walked around with a carrot, and I think he says, "What's up, Doc?" And he's like chewing a carrot and talking to the lady, and it's just like it's something that when Bugs Bunny came on screen and was chewing the carrot and said, "What's up, Doc?" It's like everyone knew that he was doing Clark Gable from It Happened One Night because it was such a big movie in 1934. Wow. So now it's become a Bugs Bunny thing, but it actually came from. Yeah. I mean, that's just like one of the random things that I know that's still stuck up here.
I was going to say, as we were talking before we got on the recording, some of the trivia is just going to fall out. It's not going to stay anymore.
Right.
This is probably going to be one of them.
I probably got something wrong with that too.
But again, like remembering the big five and which three films have won it. So now you know It Happened One Night.
I'll remember two
Lambs,
of them.
And One
I'll
Flew
always
Over
forget
the
It
Cuckoo's
Happened
Nest.
One Night.
Right.
It's got no chance.
With Claudette Colbert, of course.
Right, of course. Big fan.
It's a Frank Capra movie, though. You know who Frank Capra is, right, guys?
It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life, yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Deeds goes to
With
Washington.
Adam Sandler?
Deeds. But yeah, that's the last movie to do that. I think there's been movies that have won maybe more since then, but not swept the big five.
Yeah.
And rightly so. Like definitely great screenplay, great directing. It's Demme, right? Jonathan Demme.
I would be curious who Foster was up against.
Yeah, that's actually a good question.
Because I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't really, not a huge fan. She's good at playing this, like the naivete and, green aspect of Starling going out there, I guess. So that's not a knock for sure. But it kind of surprises me that she would have been the best actress of that entire year.
So was it the 92 Oscars?
I was going to say, because I had looked at 91 and I don't think I was right.
Oh, yeah. Always got to go next year. Come on, guys. First time there?
Well, I thought it was 1990 for some reason, but okay, yeah. Well, here let's start with the screenplay though. Prince of Tides was another one.
Never seen that.
Nick Nolte and yeah, I don't know that I may have seen it, but I can't believe that would get a screenplay nod. JFK, Europa, and Fried Green Tomatoes. Usually, I'll usually say that these are some of the best movies of the year, but I don't know if that's accurate that year.
So rightfully won.
But that was adapted screenplay.
Yeah, that was adapted.
Not original.
Not original. Best actor, we had Robert De Niro in Cape Fear, Robin Williams in The Fisher King. Seen that. Nick Nolte in Prince of Tides. Warren Beatty in Bugsy.
We're trying to make Nick Nolte a thing.
Stop trying to make Nick Nolte a thing. Okay, here we go. What you were asking for. Jodie up against Susan Sarandon in Thelma and Louise. Laura Dern in Rambling Rose. I've not seen that movie.
Know that one.
Bette Midler in For the Boys.
Automatically out.
And Gina Davis in Thelma and Louise.
Surprised that neither. One of they split each other's votes situation.
Yeah, probably. But I would argue that Jodie rightfully so won there.
I mean, until you watch Laura Dern, I don't think you could say that with any confidence.
Bugsy and yeah, right. That's true. I do like Laura Dern. Bugsy and Prince of Tides and Beauty and the Beast were all up for Best Picture. And I remember that was big because Beauty and the Beast was the first animated. Yeah. Director, we had Oliver Stone for JFK, John Singleton for Boys in the Hood, Barry Levinson for Bugsy, and Ridley Scott for Thelma and Louise.
Ridley Scott did Thelma and Louise?
No, he did that either.
Oh, yeah.
No, I had no clue.
Oh.
Man,
surprised you didn't know that.
Yeah. I've never seen it.
Bits and pieces.
Yeah, I mean, I know a couple scenes for sure.
So,
maybe the last one.
Best Original Screenplay, Thelma and Louise won, but Boys in the Hood got nominated as well. I would argue that should have won.
Yeah. Although
Fisher King, Bugsy, and Grand Canyon. I've seen Grand Canyon. I've seen all those. So, but Thelma and Louise was good too, so it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I can't, whatever. They got all 5. That's a solid feat, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's been some 4s here since then that haven't come, that have missed out on something. Didn't, I feel like a Scorsese did that recently, but.
Not Goodfellas or Departed, maybe.
Maybe there wouldn't have been an actress that would have won in that.
Right, that's true.
That's what I'm saying. It would have come like maybe just shy.
Vera Farmiga.
Yeah, she wasn't in it enough, I don't think. Love me some Vera, but.
But this, I mean, quotable, this movie. And everyone gets it wrong, right? You guys know that.
Farva?
Farva beans? I wrote it on the paper, Farva. No, not that. Just the hello, Clarice. He doesn't actually say
hello,
that.
Clarice.
Right? Like he says.
Silence of the lambs.
I do that all the time. I'll take a piece of chicken skin, put it on me.
If you get it, you get it. I mean, I can't only do so much.
But that's from Cable Guy, right? Or
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely Jim Carrey.
It's definitely Jim Carrey, yes. I'm pretty sure it's Cable Guy.
We should do Cable Guy. That movie's great.
But yeah, it's one of those. Silence of the Lambs is one of those movies where people quote it all the time. Sometimes wrong, and it has become known for the hello. He doesn't actually say hello, Clarice, but all kinds of stuff.
Hello, Clarice.
You know.
The nice Chianti.
Yeah,
he doesn't say. What does he say?
Chianti.
Yeah,
but when I paid attention to that. I felt like he was doing it on purpose, like in like that southern accent again.
Her southern accent.
Mocking her.
But they actually said that no, he just had it wrong. But I'm like, I'm so surprised that he would not know how to, pronounce it correctly. Yeah.
Did you like the sequels?
Memorable? Yeah, that's a good question.
That's why I asked it.
Yeah, Red Dragon was good. I've read Red Dragon, Silence of the Lambs, and Hannibal. I've not read Hannibal Rising. I did not like the movie Hannibal Rising.
I did not like it. No, I didn't.
Did you watch it?
I didn't see it.
I did not hit her. I did not.
Oh, I was going more Dr. Seuss.
That's where my brain.
I was going from. Do you know? No, nobody knows. I was doing The Room.
No, nobody knows.
I did not hit her, Mark. I did not. I swear I did not. Something like that.
Nobody knows.
That is the worst.
Charlie knows. Somebody out there knows. But yeah, Hannibal Rising, the movie was not good, so it didn't make me want to read the book.
Is Frankie Faison in that? Or
I don't know. I forget who that is.
He was the orderly.
He was the orderly at Barney.
Yeah. That's right.
Is that Donald's uncle, or
I don't know if they're related.
have we done a family tree? I'm looking now.
Genealogy on that. No, Hannibal Rising is a prequel, so it's like it's how Hannibal became Hannibal. Yeah. So the book's got to be better than the movie because I think it's just the actor they picked was kind of weird.
Yeah, but he was
the wrong. I mean, he was no Mads. I mean, if they had Mads Mikkelsen, that would have been something.
You're not going to believe this. Despite the fact that there were numerous characters in common between them, Faison is the only actor to appear in all of the first 4 Hannibal Lecter films. Manhunter in 1986 as Lieutenant Fisk, and Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal, and Red Dragon as Barney the Orderly.
Wild.
Who knew? Studied at Illinois Wesleyan University in Bloomington, Illinois.
There you go.
I see no reference about Donald. Yeah. He does have 3 kids.
None named Donald.
Ah, interesting. Your guy, Frankie.
Damn shame what they did to that dog.
Gone deep on all these guys.
On the randos,
Character actors are welcome.
It's curious. Are we sure that the cross-eyed doctor was not like his own serial killer?
The one that asks if she goes out for pizza and beer.
He's not shy.
Something like that. Yeah.
Cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburgers.
I like the approach, by the way. Like the approach. You find a girl that likes beer and cheeseburgers, that's a keeper.
Did you guys like? So you haven't seen Hannibal Rising, or you have?
Hannibal Rising, no. Red Dragon, yes. Mindhunter, no.
Yeah, same with me.
Yeah.
I can remember about Red Dragon is like the scene at the dinner table with the Ed.
Yeah.
And then the pig.
The pigs.
Yeah. Those are like the two things that I can remember. And I saw a clip recently on TikTok of him, like Edward Norton kind of realizing it in like while he's talking to him and like putting it all together. But that's the only reason I would remember that.
And that's what made the show interesting too, is because like if you've seen all of this stuff, like you kind of know where it's coming, but they did twists on all of it and like changed the timelines on a lot of it.
I also remember the pigs in that.
Right.
So
yeah,
I think the coolest part about Hannibal, the show, well, one of many, but like, and I talked about the visual aspect, and this is what I was always telling him. Like, it's literally like one of the most visually appealing shows I think I've ever seen, but it's like
because of the cooking,
and the cooking is all tied to cannibalism,
right?
But it's still so gorgeous looking that you're like, maybe
I'd try it.
Probably have to try it, right? Like, it just was such an interesting twist to put on, like, cannibalism, is to make it like a culinary, like masterpiece.
And that's what, when you're watching the show, everybody's like, "Oh, he made us a meal," and you're like,
"Don't do it."
Yeah, you probably shouldn't eat that, but they're like, "It's so good, it's so great." You're like, "Yeah, I mean, he made it look amazing."
It's a wonderful show.
Also, Gillian Anderson.
Yeah,
she's
quite nice. And your girl from Out Cold.
Yeah,
was in the show. Remember we talked about that?
That's right.
So random. Yeah, I mean, ultimately though, I think this movie still holds up really well. Obviously, Martin, I think you're just deep into it. Like, there's not going to be a point where you're going to be like, I think I kind of grew out of it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'd be curious what a younger crowd thinks of this movie, because I think they fall closer to Jelani's perspective, where it's like it's not fast enough for them. It's not.
Yeah.
The psychological aspect is just not quite at the level that we've kind of got. That we've gotten to strictly because of this movie that let everyone build more, but that's not going to matter. I know this from just if I've learned anything from 280 some episodes of podcasting about movies, is that the old stuff sucks, and you just don't have time for it. So if you don't have the connection to it, it's just like, yeah, that's just an average movie. If I'm watching it fresh, it's average. But I think this is still good. I still really enjoyed it.
As always, we do wish we could chat longer, but we're having an old subscriber for dinner. Thanks, and go to bed.